Well, hello, couch potatoes.
So how'd you feel about Steve being put in
Oh
Smash
my god, you
Brothers?
had to start with that. Well, this'll date the video, but I'm still going, whoa, what, why, huh, what,
Why did
how?
you just start recording?
Yeah, well, no, I did start recording a few seconds ago, but, when it comes to Smash Bros. And having Steve be the Microsoft rep, I'm surprised. Like, I was actually expecting if they were going to go like Microsoft Studio game at this point, they would have gone Halo, and we would have got Master Chief because we don't have enough people with guns, and it would have been
True,
really fun, I think, to see Master
true.
Chief. But yeah, we got
But,
Steve. It's not
I mean,
horrible.
shitposts have become reality now.
Shitposts have become reality, and in some ways, that's what 2020 needed. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God the C stick actually does something in this game.
Also, hello
I,
everybody. We're
I,
playing
I
Luigi's
hate the
Mansion.
inverted light mechanics, though. Oh, that's the thing I hate about Sunshine on the GameCube. Uh,
Oh, the
you're,
the control stick's not moving the light the way you thought it would,
well, up goes down,
or that
down
you
goes
wanted it
up.
to.
Yeah, and it's a
Oh,
tiny little thing because like right is right, left is left. But I remember playing like Super Mario Sunshine back in the day, and that's the same thing. Like aiming the flood was inverted. Um, I'm glad they fixed that on the Super Mario 3D All Stars collection. Actually,
yeah. We're playing Luigi's Mansion, everybody.
yeah. Happy Halloween, y'all! Oh, that's cool. It's like the actual door itself is rendered for each cutscene. That's neat. Um, I
Oh,
love
and you
that.
thought it was good.
That's
And
pretty
Jordan,
cool.
did you think I was joking about the jiggle on Luigi's nose earlier?
Oh, dude, there is a jiggle frame. Oh my god, that's adorable. It like
Yeah, I mean,
it quivers and shakes. Oh, dude, I wasn't even looking at his model that closely, but it really amazes me how well GameCube games have aged.
yeah, I
Like,
mean, there's a reason why a lot of people
wow.
say that the era of like GameCube, PS2-ish era was like the best era for video games. It's because when AAA graphics and shit could actually meld well with really cool concepts, like having Luigi in a Ghostbuster scenario.
Yeah, like don't get me wrong, it's amazing the
Which,
level of
by the by,
fidelity
everybody,
we have now, but
due to Jordan's upbringing, he had never been able to play this game, which, I mean, I kind of get, but also am still a bit kind of like befuddled at because like Luigi's Mansion's a GameCube classic. Most kids in their childhood remember this game very, very, very fondly,
not if they're uber
and yet
Catholic.
it flew over him somehow.
Yeah, man, like, may Christ compel you and shit. Uh, oh, dude, I love that. Like, how snappy these loading screens are. They're really cool. The reflections on the doorknob. Like, yeah. Dude, this game looks great.
Oh man, seeing those old enemies again, and there he is,
I,
Professor
I
Evil.
admit, I admit, it's one of those things I really hated about Dark Moon, and now even Luigi's Mansion 3. I just love the look of these ghosts. Like, seeing them turn
Yeah,
into those blue,
I'm.
like, specters. To, like, I didn't even grow up with this game. I just think this looks way better.
It has a different atmosphere, if that makes like it feels like the modern Luigi's Mansion games have gone a bit not as atmospherically spooky as this one, which I mean, they're still different as a Nintendo franchise compared to most other Nintendo franchises because it revolves around Luigi using a vacuum to suck up ghosts. But
Yeah. But it's
I
kind
don't
of
know,
cool.
just something about it. Something about the recent games makes it just kind of feel like they've gone a bit more kiddie, I guess, in direction.
Yeah, but Nintendo does try to keep a very family friendly vibe where I guess like early 2000s people were more willing to just be edge for the hell of it. I love that you can actually see his
Yeah,
eyes underneath the lenses. Did you ever notice that? Like, he actually has two tiny little pupils inside there, or
No,
is
I
that actually
didn't.
his nose piece? I'm going
I
to leave it
get.
right here so people can, like, zoom in, but, like, I can't tell if they're, like, nose pieces on the glasses that are rendered, or if he has, like, tiny little eyes underneath the
He just
lenses. But
has. He
there's,
probably just has tiny little eyes. But I guess when you're on a CRT TV, you don't really notice that kind of detail.
yeah, but, dude, they actually added, like, an opacity layer to where you can see that. That's really freaking cool. Like, 2001, man. This came out in 2001. I'm actually quite impressed by how good it looks. Like, don't get
Yeah.
me wrong, we have much, much, much better fidelity now, and some of this, like,
Oh,
shadow banding and pre-rendered background stuff hasn't aged great, but also, it isn't bad.
yeah. I get the feeling this is just going to be mostly you talking about how impressed you are with the look of this game.
I'm an artist, what can I say? And it really does amaze me going back and, like, seeing how we've progressed in games, because games are art. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, and plus the only thing, actually, now that you mentioned Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3, in when I watched a live stream of 3 and EGAD showed up, I was like, "Oh, cool, it's EGAD again." But then EGAD started talking, and you know how his garbles and stuff, his mouth movements are just general, and his voice is just, you know, the garbles.
Mm-hmm.
In 3, they have the animation for his mouth match the garbles, and that's really weird to me.
Really?
It makes me feel like he's actually speaking in his own language and Luigi can somehow understand him.
Well, I mean, in the background of most Mario games, I've noticed that they don't fully voice act almost anyone, except like in
Well,
Sunshine. Like,
it's not a matter of fully voice acting, like it's a matter of like this character, in this iteration of his character, you know, it it was just like, oh, he's making silly noises, and I just register that he's speaking, and they need to have some kind of sound, indicate that he's talking. But for whatever reason, in 3, they're like, oh no, we can actually, we can make it look like he is talking now, to indicate he is. We have the technology, and I'm like, but is that necessary? I don't know. Could be just me. It could be just me that finds it weird.
I am confused by why moving Luigi side to side and having a sidestep thing is different than, like, just standard.
It's so you can do the Cupid shuffle.
Okay. Uh, it would
Or
be
that song
fitting
where
for the era, I guess, but, huh.
if, or it could be that song where it's like right foot, right stomp, right
Yeah.
left foot, left stomp. But yeah, this game, oh god,
Well,
so
my thing is,
frustrating,
like,
bro.
I love that EGAD is in all, like, the Mario GBA games, and he's also the guy who made Flood and Mario Sunshine. Like, I feel they've been wanting to use EGAD more, but, like,
Oh
by the
god.
time they made Galaxy, we're just like, are we going to keep including him? And they were like, nah, we're just going to take a break, and they never came back to it.
Well, but they probably just made him like a Luigi game only inclusion. That's why he shows up in a lot of the side games. Well, not a lot, but some of the side games, but not other mainline stuff, or I think even sports ones. But it would make sense in the sports ones because he is an egghead.
Yeah. But Waluigi will
That
always be in those.
Well, that's because Waluigi is just everybody's favorite to the point where I don't even know if it's an ironic joke or an unironic joke, but there are a lot of people that's like, "Oh no, Waluigi gave his Smash invitation to Daisy," and it's like,
Hmm.
fucking no.
They hate each other, though. I would see him kind of doing that, because, like, they show he has a thing for Daisy, but she just hates his guts.
I don't know. Point
Like, that
is,
would be fucking funny.
I don't know. Point is, Nintendo doesn't capitalize on a lot of the fun side characters they make. So yeah, the whole deal is you got to shine the light on them, and they
Alright.
have like a heart, and you shine, and then after you shine the light and reveal their heart, you then use the vacuum to just suck them in.
Okay, like, let's see. Okay,
There you go.
there we go. Okay, it's a
And you can
little
get
awkward, but I'm going to get it.
you can get like you can get a bunch of them on there too. I don't know if you can well how much you can get at one time. Like I remember multiple times as a kid I'd get like up to 3 or 4 ghosts at a time. There you go.
Okay.
And I think there is a way for you to turn the flashlight off as well. Like you're not going to put it away, but at the very least the light will be off for you to time it perfectly for you to
Yeah, like they
shine the
said,
light.
A button is supposed to do it, but for some reason it's not doing it right here. I'm going to try it
Is it
out when
not?
we get into the
Is it
main
not
game.
binded? Is it not binded to your controller?
No, it is. Uh, we'll see. I think it's because I'm in a tutorial area. It just keeps the light out.
That's true. That might be true.
Yeah, see how it turns off as soon as we've done that?
Well, that's because the area's lit up.
Yeah.
If you're in dark areas, that light is gonna stay on, unless
Okay.
you hit a unless you hit the button that has it turn off.
Kind of want to see this gallery. Oh, sexy.
So this gallery is essentially what your boss viewing room is.
Okay.
I'll it'll make more sense when we continue, but this area is where you can just kind of view your bosses.
I like it. I love these old games. Like, here's my thing. I'll say this. I don't like a lot of classic Mario games. Like, I've been really trying to play them recently because the All Stars collection came out, and I was like, yo, I want to just play through the Mario series. But even though I hate the gameplay, I freaking love just the art design of Mario games. Like, they
It
have
has a
such
lot of
awesome worlds.
it has a lot of character.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Or because it's the last unique spark that Mario really had. And granted, Origami King, from a lot of people's standpoint, was a better step in the direction, but there was a statement made from Paper Mario's director about why they haven't done any kind of unique or different looking characters. I haven't seen the whole statement myself, but point is, it's shot and buried any possibility of having a game as unique as Thousand Year Door was.
Yeah. Well, also, they made a comment where they're like, the characters are so well developed, we don't want to try them in new ways. So they'd rather just keep doing new characters, than return to the same. And I'm like, I can kind of
Well,
get that.
that's true. Well,
But I still don't respect it because that's also their reason for not making another F-Zero. Because they're like, we did everything we thought of in GX. What would we do with it now? And I'm like,
then put GX on your future consoles then.
yeah, update the map maker, make it more,
But
crazy, you know.
I don't know. Companies make a lot of ass backwards decisions. I mean, that was the whole point of our Persona video when we.
Hmm. Okay, let's actually get to the gameplay. I like Egad's design. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's got a little will-o-wisp of hair.
Uh,
His hair kind of reminds me of like.
oh god, there's a toad now. What the?
You know, the one benefit of actually having a screen share this through Discord is that I don't hear Toad's voice.
I love Toad's voice. Wah! Yeah, freaking love Toads, man.
Sorry I blew your ears out, everybody.
Oh my god, I freaking love this guy. Also, Toad he looks so adorable. the way he's rendered here. Like, just, I love him. I just want to hug him. I need a Toad plushie.
Surprised you don't have. Do you not have a Toad plush?
No. I don't have a lot of plush,
Huh.
dude. I'm just like, dude, he's adorable. I love him.
Yeah, that's a surprise to me. See, I think of the Toads as your save points in this game.
Okay. Also, Luigi's icon is so broad here. Like, I don't know if it's because I stretched it to widescreen, but like his face just looks like very Chad.
He
He's
has Schwarzenegger jaw.
Yeah, he gets
as I like to
Schwarzenegger
call
jaw. Yeah, he looks very Schwarzenegger-esque. Alright, so I guess I still can't go through that bottom door, but I can see what's upstairs
No.
now that I unlocked it.
Funny enough, if you actually go up to that door. Oh, and there's going to be no real purpose to the money.
Really?
Which is something that I. Agree.
Mr. Lime Green.
Yeah, this part I remember freaked me out a little bit as a kid. But then again, you're talking to somebody who, as a kid, was scared of Gruntilda's laughter in Banjo-Kazooie. Yes, people, I was that much of a wimp as a kid.
Most people were scared of the metal shark.
Yeah, I couldn't even get it past thanks to a witch's laugh.
Yeah.
So I don't know if these ghosts had any, like, official names, like these...
Yeah, they did, actually.
But I remember, name... They punched you.
Yeah. There we go.
And I could probably give explanations of other names I thought of as a kid when we encounter those ghosts, but
Okay.
yeah, I feel a stronger sense of identity with these ghosts than with the modern Luigi, man.
Yeah, plus each ghost color is supposed to have like different programming, so they all act a little differently, and that's why they also have unique names. Like,
Yeah,
I'd have to look it up again, because I haven't actually read anything about this game for years, but yeah, it was pretty cool when I was reading about it. Like, I'm excited to play this, because, you know, I know so many people love it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be just shitting on Luigi's Mansion 2 and 3 this whole time. It's just, despite them being good games and all that, one still feels like a different game compared to those two, if that makes sense. And I remember calling these guys pinheads because they reminded me of Patrick from SpongeBob.
No, I'm Dirty Dan.
Watch the whole game, you're just going to be ghostbustering with a vacuum.
Okay, it's weird to get used to the fact that, like, the way you're supposed to capture these things is by, like, multi-tapping the C-stick. Like, they don't hold down the direction. It's weird.
Yeah, the other thing that, is it hitting the A button that turns off the... I remember you could turn off the flash...
I'll try it in the next room. Yeah, because right now it just calls for Mario.
And I think a fun little detail that shows up later on in the game is,
Yeah, right now I just get to call.
Starts to hum the... Try hitting B?
Let me see.
What?
Yeah, so if I hold down B...
It was B. Yeah, so, like, if you crowdsource them to get... Well, not crowdsource. If you, like, gather them together... I don't remember what I called this guy. So yeah, they throw in some unique enemies that's like, oh, look out for bananas that this one throws on the ground. Just stuff like that. Something that throws a little rough around.
I will say one thing about playing like older Nintendo games that I do realize is they really use the notches in the controllers back in the day. Like it's something I miss about like the Switch Pro controller as I've been playing like Mario 64 on there. I noticed that it doesn't play as well because the Pro controller doesn't have notches in it. So when you push forward, if your stick's at like a slight angle left or right, it'll actually make Mario curve
Oh,
a lot more.
oh, I know that exact. Oh God, I know that exact feeling. As somebody that has like a 3D print, like I don't have a Pro controller. I haven't invested to get one yet, but uh, I'll continue my point in a second. How about this Toad? All right, so you found another Toad. I think try hitting A against those wardrobes
Okay.
because I know you can interact with them. There you go.
Oh man.
Speed. Of course, a shit ton of money.
Yeah, I want that money.
I think all that blue guy was gonna do is just give you more money. Which again, there's no real upgrades in this game for you to get, so there's no real point to the money.
There we go.
So what was I about to talk about? Something with Jordan, help me out. I can't remember what I was about to say.
Dude, I actually forgot because I was paying attention to the ghosts.
Oh no, I remember. It was about the controllers. Okay,
Oh yeah,
so I don't have a Switch Pro controller for my Switch. I use my Joy-Cons, which
yeah.
is fine. They work well.
They work well enough. I just, yeah, I hate Joy
I don't
Cons.
experience the I don't experience the drift much, if ever.
Mm-hmm.
I do want to invest in a Pro controller later, but speaking frankly, I'd rather get one from the controller people that I got my Xbox and my Punisher controller from.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah,
controller
the
chaos
controller
people.
freaks. Yeah, chaos. There you go.
Yeah, controller chaos. I'd rather get one from them, and I'm just debating about saving up my money for one because, speaking frankly, their controllers are working really well for me.
Yeah, no, they make
Um,
good controllers, no doubt.
so as so because I just have my regular Joy-Cons, I have this 3D printed Joy-Con holder that I got at a con a while back, and man, I noticed that holding the Joy-Cons, they hold them at an angle which when holding forward on a controller makes it slightly more awkward when having to put in inputs in something like Smash Brothers. It's like, really? I don't know. Point is, I get what you mean with the notches. It feels like a secure section there, as
Yeah,
opposed to like all the controllers nowadays where it's like, check out how smooth our areas are here, and it's like, I don't know, man. This ain't it, Chief.
yeah,
In case you're wondering, as far as I know, there's no real purpose to this except for like a few things.
mm.
By that I mean the scanner. Yeah, you're gonna need to be careful about doors.
Okay.
So certain doors are most certainly prankster doors. So the structure of this game consists of what I would just say is a bunch of mini bosses.
Wait,
Because like the only actual bosses, so to speak, in this game, there's like 4 of them. What? I did not know you could do that.
yeah, like EGAD tells you to search their hearts before you fight them.
But I never actually did it. Oh my god. All right. Well, do you know how to expose him and get to him? Don't worry too much about the books. They're going to continuously
Well, I
hit
was
you until
trying
you
to
lose room.
shoot the. There we go. Like, if I could put out the fire, maybe, but that doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's see. Got some money from there.
Because somehow, like, Luigi can detect money from almost anywhere. It's probably why Mario keeps him around.
Yeah, the real reason Luigi's kept around. Okay, nothing can be done there.
Through their adventures, it's like they probably have larger.
Let me see. Well, duh, Luigi. I'm not asking you to read it. Alright. Well, maybe see if there's something else out here I can get.
Yeah. So that was one of the mini bosses.
Yeah, I can tell. I just don't know how to fight him. Like. Alright. No.
Ask me. You're talking to a guy whose little brother beat this game repeatedly.
Yeah. Alright, how do I set that guy off?
Okay, so you'll have noticed by now that he does a little yawn occasionally.
So when he yawns, go
But
at him?
that's why it was important for me to remind you about turning off your flashlight, because he only shows up when your light's not on him. There you go.
Alright. Interesting.
And each one of, and obviously you're not going to be able to get them in one go unless you really know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Since they have 100 health.
Yeah. So, like, I have to be really used to these inverted controls first.
You also have to be wary of the shrinky shrooms they let out.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that's why I shrunk. Not to mention, it, like, really wants you to try to hunt down with the C-stick. Like, I don't like the whole you need to keep tapping the C-stick thing. Like, that's just so annoying.
GameCube launch title.
No, I get that. Like, and it's cool because as a launch title, it does make me, use the C-stick, which is something that, you didn't really have with the N64. You had C buttons. So it's cool because, it's like a different way of using that thing. It's like, here's the innovation. Enjoy it.
Imagine to try and do this without a C-stick. Imagine to fight this guy without a C-stick.
Well, yeah, it'd be almost impossible. Like, I get the design decision, but also, God, it's so weird. Like, having to tap instead of just hold to drain. I don't know if do they change that in later titles? Like, later titles, do you just hold on them, or do you still tap?
So far I've only played 2. I have not played Luigi's Mansion 3, but as I said...
God, I do love the character of this game, though. Like, it's just a great-looking game. Alright, I like the little ghost mice. Ghost mice are cool. Oh, now they can hurt me. God dang. It's so cool that, like, they've rendered every door for these little cutscenes.
How you manage the... they would have the up and you then hit A. and you lower their health a huge amount. And in 3, as it was documented in the Nintendo Directs that came.
Say what? Are you still there? Well,
Yeah? What?
okay. I didn't hear you. Could you repeat that?
Well, your vacuum when a bar filled up, and then you took down a lot of their health. And in 3,
Okay, you're having a bad connection tonight for some reason.
no, hold on. Hello?
Hey there.
Sorry, everybody. The Discord is being weird. So, I also find it kind of fun that you can see the toad you found outside the window.
Yeah.
Gotta love your Discord connection, man.
Oh God, yes. Discord's amazing when it doesn't
Yes,
work.
it's so. Point is, they expanded more mechanics-wise with Luigi's Mansion, but they also ended up. So, you managed to figure out.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Ah.
Duel. That's when you hit her with the flash.
Like for some reason, she just is not being taken by the flash. There we go.
On the stool. There you go.
Okay. Okay, so you gotta get her like right before she gets up off the stool. That's interesting. I just find the mechanics on this game very interesting.
Well, again.
Ah. But yeah, no, it's just annoying to try and chase them down and tap that stick in the exact right way.
Um.
Yeah, because I have a feeling later fights are not gonna be so forgiving if I keep getting such short turns with them.
Like, I'm not gonna front. Later fights will kick your ass.
Yeah, because you can see how much I'm struggling with these. Ah. Okay, I do like that their mushrooms bounce, though. That's kind of cool. There we go.
Okay, there. Fucking God. Something with Discord's screwy because I just keep getting disconnect. Like, I tried to reconnect myself and it said yeah, fuck.
Oh well.
Sorry for this. Sorry for this very haphazard thing, everybody. It's just.
We're always trying new things, but sometimes technical difficulties happen.
Yeah, yeah, and that's probably part of the reason why it should be a goal for us to start living in the same area together so that we could actually do this in person.
Yeah, it would definitely help.
That would definitely help. And anytime Jordan says something that makes me react funny, he can actually point and laugh. So now you've made it to the nursery. Go, Bobby.
Alright, so whatever I'm doing has to hit with the horse.
Yes, because look at his horse. His horse is amazing.
Give it a lick. It tastes just like raisins.
Yes, I couldn't remember the full thing for that, but there you go.
Okay. I guess you can't avoid that one.
No, you can. You just, yeah. So now you're done with the horse, by the by.
Okay.
You're done with his horse. His horse is amazing. What other? Okay, so there's the teddy bears, the horse,
And this ball. There we go.
There you go.
What? What?
Say hello to boss number 1.
Oh god, it's Boss Baby.
Yes, it is actually. It's
Oh,
boss. It's Alec Baldwin.
so-
You're fighting. You're fighting Alec Baldwin, everybody.
Oh god.
He's
Guess that's
fighting
the...
Alec Baldwin.
Oh god. This is interesting.
He says cookies are for closers. God damn it.
Wow, I love the graphics on this. Gives you a little wink. That's cool.
Yeah. Punch.
Falcon Punch.
So yeah, just avoid the horsies.
Alright.
Remember what you did with that ball earlier?
Ah, there it is.
There you go.
Oh god.
You know,
These inverted controls are going to get me.
you're gonna. Yeah, you need to. I think you aim the C stick with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but like to aim up I have to hold down.
Oh.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, it's not a problem if you're used to it. It's a
Yeah,
problem
and
when you're not used to it.
Yeah, and back in the early aughts, I was certainly used to it.
Yeah, like if you just play this game a lot, then yeah. You see, like I'm trying to hit him in the heart now. There we go.
Yeah. Plot my brother in front of this game and he'll remember it instantly.
Well, I almost got half his health in one go. That ain't too bad.
Yeah, yeah. It just sucks that your health is like really low.
Well,
Those
yeah.
books, you were being killed by literature.
What's new?
That's true. Yeah.
Literature is dangerous.
That's why you don't go. Is that why you refuse to read a lot of the manga and light novels I recommend to you? Because literature kills.
Oh God, yes. No, honestly, it's because like I've been reading through the entire continuity of the Lord of the Rings. I started with a freaking Silmarillion.
Oh.
Yeah, I've just about finished actually. I got.
That's good. Then you can
I'm on the
finally
last
start
book. Yeah.
Then you can finally start on Vinland Saga or Slayers.
Yeah.
Since the light novels are finally available for us to read.
Yeah. Legally.
Yeah, yes, legally, but yeah. And they're cheap. Go check out Bookwalker, everybody. It's actually a legitimately good
Yeah,
service.
it's pretty cool.
So yeah, your first... So with this whole ghost motif going on, there's some pretty dark implications that can be done here. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Considering he's a ghost infant.
I'm fine with that. I mean, babies die all the time. He could have gotten yellow fever or
Ooh.
cholera or something.
Bruh.
Actually, I'm going with yellow fever. He has a yellow
Bruh.
little, like, thing on, so... Yeah, probably
Bruh.
some ancient child, like from the 1700s or something, died of yellow fever. That happened all the time.
So you're probably going to feel silly when you read his description.
Is that it?
No, I said feel silly, not correct.
Oh, okay.
Anywho, congrats, you beat him.
First try, and I don't think it's that much of an accomplishment.
Well, yeah, considering one, he's the first boss of the game, and two,
Yeah.
like first boss of the game, and this is still the start.
Yeah. Okay, let's see where we're going.
So yeah, you were just warped to another dimension, essentially.
Yeah, I loved that. That was so cool.
So, the gallery that you went to earlier, when I say boss viewing area, you're about to see why I would say that as a literal sense.
Okay. You know, if we got time this month, because we're doing like a Spooktober thing, I wouldn't mind trying to play the second and third games as well on the channel, but maybe we'll do it like an annual thing, like each year I beat one Luigi Mansion game or something.
That's probably why it'd be a good idea to maybe get an objective to live together or something, because I'm the one with the capture card.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Not one for a 3DS, mind you, but I do have a capture
Well, you have to
card.
mod your 3DS in order to do it.
Yeah, and now that the 3DS has halted production,
Yeah, but that just means I can get them cheaper and, cut them up.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, your ghosts are now just
Paintings.
going flat. Yeah, they're going to be turned into paintings and be added to that gallery. I don't know if you read their descriptions in the gallery or in a menu or something, but you do get to view them in the gallery.
Interesting.
And you do actually learn their names in the upcoming screen.
Okay. Well, heck, if I get to look at them, we can see what happened to that baby and then end the episode there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I actually do better just holding down the C-stick in the right direction instead of tapping.
Yeah, holding it down works way better. Like, think of it as like fishing when you have like a really giant yellowfin tuna on the other line. It's on your line. It's like, actually no, not yellowfin tuna. Like a really big, a redfish. Like you.
Yeah, I've caught redfish. I've yet to catch tuna.
If you keep the line constantly tight, there's a chance it'll break off. But if you do like leave a little slack, then pull in, leave a little slack, then pull in. So yeah, there you go. There's your ghosts.
1 second, let's see.
So I think, I don't think you actually, I don't know, do you? No, you don't. Okay, so I don't remember where exactly you read the descriptions of the ghosts you catch, but the baby one I know for certain was born as a ghost. He wasn't killed at any point or died.
Oh.
He was born a ghost.
Okay.
I remember that much at least.
All right.
So,
Well, that's
yeah.
a little bit of a downer, but also probably good because
Yes.
yeah.
Jordan, what you proposed was something that would come up in like fucking Plague: A Tale of Innocence or some shit. I don't know.
Well, I mean, people die and they become ghosts, and I'm like, well, it's a ghost baby. That's tragic, but
This is Mario. This is Mario where men have noses with jiggle physics.
yeah, I don't know how ghosts work in their world. I'm just going by what I know.
Well, the only thing you know is not how to be able to handle inverted C-sticks.
Yeah, no, I am horrible at that. I'm also, like, I love flight simulators, but I can never get used to inverted, like, toggle. Oh, God. It always screws with me.
You look at inversion and you're repelled like a demon.
Yeah, no, it really is like that, dude. I have tried, because, like, as I say, I freaking love flight sims and stuff, but I'm horrible at them. Like, it doesn't matter how many hours I put in. Like, I know
If
I
I ever
push
wanted,
down, I pull up. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm.
if we ever actually do get to live together, and if I want to force you out of my room, I'll just put like a piece of paper with a controller option on the inversion on C sticks, and you'll just go and run away
I just like,
like a scared cat when it gets cold.
yeah. Oh god, not inverted C sticks. Oh yeah.
So
No, but,
anywho, that's part one of Luigi's Mansion. We want to
it's part one.
we want to keep doing this. This was fun. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed watching this.
Yeah, and expect more spoopy content throughout the month of October. We're
Yes,
going to
other
keep
than that,
on with, Pokemon because we already started it, but, we're going to try and throw in a little bit more
a
Halloween-y
little
content.
a little variance every now and then is not bad.
Yeah. Probably
And
should have put
Luigi's
that in the
Mansion,
opening. So next opening, we're going to explain this for people that didn't get to the end.
yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all.
Thank y'all. Bye.
Bye.